Yo, what is up, everybody? It is your boy, Fun World Man. Uh, um, so I was thinking I would make a video about some of the doubles I have in my collection. These are almost all the doubles I have. I just want to show you, like, there actually is a difference between masks. You know, like, some of these are doubles, like, basically almost exact doubles of each other. Like, they have cotton shrouds, and actually almost all of them are. Only one of them is a double without a cotton shroud. Let me get to it, and I'm gonna start off with one that everybody has been finding with a poly shroud lately, which is this, the Vampire. Now, obviously, this one looks a lot cleaner, but it has a polyester shroud. I actually found this. I didn't find it. My mom did. She found it at a thrift store. She found it at a thrift store, and I was like, cool. You know, it's not a cotton shredder Vampire, but I'm pretty sure I was pretty sure I was gonna get one anyways. I knew it was. And then, like, literally a couple weeks later, I got that. Because it popped up for, like, it wasn't really a decent price. It was $70. But at the same time, you also got to think, like, these masks are going for a lot right now. Not more than $70, but I mean, even just finding it for $70 is a blessing, you know. And then the one that I always talk about, the Zombie. Now, this was my first copy that I ever got. This is actually the first cotton shrouded mask I've ever had. Long story, or short story, about this. I bought this at a thrift store when I was going through a very rough time. I had just gotten out of a boys' home, and I was living at my mom's, but I knew I had to move out in a couple days before. I think it was either a couple days before I got this, or I was literally at the group home, something like that. But I had just moved out of a boys' home, and I had to go to a group home. So, yeah, that was fun times. But then I love this mask. I really do. I love this mask. And I didn't even know that, like, I kind of figured it was a Fun World mask, but I didn't really know, like, Fun World and Easter Unlimited. Sorry, I didn't really know Fun World and Easter Unlimited were the same thing. So, then you got this one, which is super. It doesn't have the eye mesh. It is torn in the back, but it does have kind of thin material for the hood, so not really shocking. And plus, it is from, like, the early 2000s era, is what he said. He said he had it as a kid in the early 2000s or the late 90s. Another one that I have, which is even just having one of these is rare. The Demon. Now, as you can see, this is a dirty version. This is my stage use copy from Mushroom Head. I don't like Mushroom Head, but I do like this mask, and no, I don't have it for sale. And I don't think I will ever have it for sale, because I just love this mask to death. I do. This is my favorite mask. This is the copy Douglas Little got me, or that I bought from Douglas Little. I did have it stuffed. I took the stuffing out because I wanted to show my grandma, like, why I have doubles of masks and why I collect different masks. Even the materials on these are different. Like, you can feel the difference in the materials. Like, with this one, the materials are pretty much the same, but with a lot of these masks, you feel the difference in the material. And that basically tells you how good mask actually was. I Bought this at a thrift store, so that was pretty cool. The only reason why I know it's from Mushroom Head is because I've seen pictures, and the pictures kind of match up with the mask. Okay, so this, well, we all know, like, people own, like, there's people who own, like, 5, 6 copies of the Boogie. I own 3 Boogies, but 2 of them are non-MK stands. So here's my first copy. This is my original copy. The material, it's weird because the material and the streamers are good, but the material right here, it's just kind of worn down. The vinyl, sounds like that. It's got a $1.99 price tag on it, which I still haven't gotten off. It's got a couple stains on it. It's torn really bad. This is actually how I got it. This is how far it tore when I got it. This is how far it was torn. All the way from here. So basically like 4 fingers. This is my nice copy. It does have a tear in it, which was kind of sad. But, you know what? Mistakes are made all the time. Can't dwell on the past. Also, this one doesn't smell like vanilla. And the funny thing is, with a lot of my doubles, at least one of them smells like vanilla. Like, with the Demon, that one smells like vanilla. The nice one smells like vanilla. With this one, the nice one smells like vanilla. With these, this one smells like vanilla. And with my Vampire, the Poly Shroud smells like vanilla. So it's pretty weird how that works out. But this is my very nice copy. This is a very nice Boogie. Streamers are still flat. I did iron them, so that could be why. But I ironed them like months ago. And when I got these were in bags. This was in a bag. I got this with a teeth. I don't know if anybody else saw the listing. There was a listing for a Boogie and a teeth. And it said Fantastic Face. And I'm like, okay. And it was $40. So I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it. And I didn't have a crappy copy teeth, but I did have a crappy copy Boogie. So I bought it. And then a couple months later, I bought my crappy copy teeth for literally the same price that I bought 2 masks for. Anyways, now the one that you all know about, because this is like my favorite one to talk about. Also, that's my juice. Is this mask I actually got with that one right there. They both have the $1.99 price tag. When I first got this, I immediately fell in love. It looked cool. I really liked it. And I knew I probably wouldn't be able to find one, but it was like I found one so easily that I was like, you know what? Maybe it is easy to find them. But hey, the longer it went on that I had to look, it was like, nah, now these are really hard to find. But here's how it looks, how it's supposed to look at least. That's how it's supposed to look. A lot more menacing, right? This is why you don't lay masks. Is because it does stuff like this. I mean, it's also vinyl texture that's a really big importance in it. But yeah, I like this mask. The material that they used, very heavy cotton. Almost like, well, not really heavy, but like it feels like it does feel like a t-shirt, but it's in between t-shirt and pajama. This is a little bit more gritty, but it feels like a pajama type material. But I fell in love with this one because as you can see, this is super bright. This isn't lighting either. Because as you saw with this, you know, this is super dirty, but this is super clean. But you can still see the whiteness. And, like, with the boogie, you could see, like, this is super, super white. That's still kind of white, you know, but, like, I'm just saying, like, the differences between these two masks, like, if you were to see them in person, it would look way different. But this is bright. It looks brighter on camera, so it looks unrealistic. But, like, if you see it in person, it's a little darker than it looks on camera. And this looks way darker in person than it does on camera. Like, even looking at the listing, I was like, dang, that's a dark mask. But then when I got it, I'm like, damn, that's a dark mask. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to have to... Hold on. I'm going to have to end this one here because my phone's about to die, A. And B, I got to get something to eat. So, I'll see y'all later. Hope y'all have a good day. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day and a very fun time. Goodbye.